welcome to the Canary in the Cage podcast. I'm Ron Morgan and my co-host
Dave Havlicek.
We're here to entertain you, educate you, and probably not make you laugh today because I'm a little fucking pissed off. But we'll go from there.
I might have something to share you
Dave,
we have an exclusive.
Oh, don't start with me.
The House Judiciary GOP tweeted the Epstein files. So we're gonna
did they go ahead?
We're gonna read that live on the show for you.
Oh
guys.
yeah, go right ahead.
All right, let me click that link here.
Get ready for a fucking rant from me.
Wait, what is this? What is this?
They rickrolled us.
What? But that's the official Twitter. Of the. What is this?
Yeah. So who is that again? I posted on X as well, but
Rick Astley.
No, I know about being rickrolled, man. I used to do that 20 fucking years ago.
20.
You dumb motherfuckers.
I was doing it 40 years ago.
Whatever. You out of touch motherfuckers. Oh, this show not gonna be. It's not family friendly today because I'm fucking mad. Who the fuck are these people anyway?
They have a great check, so they're a government account.
No, they are good, but who are they though?
I don't know.
It Congress members? Is it dumbasses that are having sex on the fucking House floor?
I assume that it's the there's like all these groups of the House, and when you join the House, you like get your groups.
Yep. And
it's several. I don't know who's in this group though.
So
we can look it up.
I honestly don't care because Pam Bondi, we're going to be talking about you a lot today. Because one, I think you should resign already, but we'll get there. You're going to find out who the fuck did this? They're making fun of us for wanting to get child rapists off the fucking street.
Let's see, we got Jim Jordan's in there, Andy Biggs, Thomas Massey's in there.
But Massey's made some enemies this week, although I still love him.
Scott Fitzgerald.
But I want to know who fucking posted that. So Pam Bondi, why don't you stop holding up? I'm gonna get. You kind of drew me off. Got me all fired up right away, and I can't fucking stop. One, release the Epstein files, but we're gonna get that in a few minutes. Why don't you go grab some U.S. Marshals and find out who the fuck did that? And fucking at least fire them. If you can't arrest them because they technically didn't do anything wrong.
So if it's an actual member of Congress, there's really nothing she can do. If it's like the interns or something, they should be fired for.
You can censor that fucking person. They're protecting. They're making fun of us because we want child fuckers off the street. There's people raping children, and they're gonna rickroll us. Something they're not even original. Shit. What year did this even start? I think my kid was like in third grade when that shit started.
2004 or something?
That's the best you guys got? Rickrolling us?
Wow.
Man, fucking incompetence. So let's just jump right in. Oh, go ahead.
Let's do something lighthearted.
You do your thing first because I'm not happy.
Let's just do the Monero the wheel for.
Oh, I can give somebody some money and I can't. I want to instead of yelling. Go ahead. Let's cut to the wheel.
Okay, yes, we are.
See who wins the dollars worth of Monero.
It's like two and change.
Oh, we get donations. I keep forgetting.
No donations. Monero's have been going up. Everything else has been going down. Monero's been going up.
Okay. Oh yeah, her Bitcoin might be taking a dump.
Yeah.
It's FBI controlled anyway, so fuck it.
So anyway, first one is moneromash with a lowercase m. I don't think you're
not in there yet. There we go. moneromash.
And we got a new one this week.
Who's that?
MavMcQ, capital M.
Okay.
AV. McMC.
Anything capital in the MC?
Capital MC.
Oh, capital MC.
Capital M, regular C.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then capital Q.
The MQ, all right. We got a new list, or at least a new participant.
Yep. Almagest, ALMA. GEST.
Oh. Okay.
OliverChase, capital O.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yep. And last time's winner, Ein, AYN. Or last wheel's winner, anyway. Since last week.
You see that posted about Chase Oliver? He's like, well, I can't remember this. And so
I actually want to talk to you about that later.
Okay. Because I'm like, oh, whatever. Okay. Because it was funny. Because I'm like, whatever. I don't want to ruin the mystery of our show. Holy shit.
Spin to win here.
It's spin to win. So I'm going to click right here.
No, what the fuck? Get the thing out of the way. Oh,
Monero Mash.
All right, you know the deal. You got a week to contact me to get your money.
Good luck. And come back again. We might have another good Monero challenge today. We might not. Who knows? All right, moneromash is the winner.
There you
Congrats,
go. Congrats,
man.
Back to the bullshits.
Okay, so let's just start the show this way. If you had to give Trump a grade for his first 40 days in office, what would it be? Everything.
Day. When is 40 days?
We're about 40 days
Okay,
at this point.
so
But everything, cabinet picks and everything.
are we talking like ABC? Are we talking numbers? What are we talking? Like 1
A
out
grade.
of 10?
Typically grades are given ABCs,
Okay,
but
so,
sure.
B minus.
Okay, I actually agree with that. Not because of Trump, because he's doing his best. I think he picks some bad fucking cabinet members again. Pam Bondi, maybe Kash Patel, JFK, RFK. Where the fuck are you? Promises made, promises delivered. That's what we want.
So RFK's been out of the news, so like he's probably got his nose down working on shit.
No, bullshit. He knew he was coming in. He should have been prepared. Trump, what did Trump do on day one? He got inaugurated, swore himself in, handed the Bible, went to another location, had a desk set up in front of the audience, and started signing the executive orders.
Okay, but Trump has been here before, right? So he knows the deal.
They had plenty of time to prepare.
But hold on.
Hold
on. Like, when you become head of a cabinet, you have to learn who is in what department, who's this, who's that. Like, there's a lot of bullshit, right? Like, think about, like, your first day on the job as your manager.
Okay.
Right? Like, you're not suddenly handing tasks out, right? You're learning, you're meeting people.
So, to the listeners of the Canary in the Cage podcast,
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
This is something we don't see ever. Dave is defending the federal government when I'm pissed at them. That's never happened before. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. Please, cut this, record it, keep it forever, because it'll probably never happen again.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No, I know, I get it. But you're still supporting them. RFK,
I'm not supporting.
You knew what you were getting into. You had, I mean, what the fuck? Girl Scout cookies are poisonous? We're not going to talk about that? Seriously? Girl Scout cookies. The one thing that I love in life is Girl Scout cookies.
Should have known.
And more, because I'm in a legal state, I smoke pot, I eat Girl Scout cookies. They're killing me. And you're allowing this shit to happen?
You should have known.
I know. They're good. They taste good, they're bad. But now, RFK, dude, you're a hero of mine in the position you're in. Not as president, wouldn't want you as president, but where you're at, you're the perfect fit for it. Get to fucking work. This is ridiculous. Kash Patel, he's got sworn in a week ago. You arrested anybody yet? Get to fucking work.
You act like there's, like, they can just start.
They knew what they were getting into.
Okay, but that's just not how it works.
No. They were told before. Well, first of all, why didn't we push to get them all confirmed before the president took office?
I don't think we have that. No one.
The Senate, the new Senate took office before the president.
Right, but
does.
Trump has to officially.
That's probably
name
why
them.
it happens.
No. Trump has to be in office to name them.
Okay, you had time to prepare. Why don't you fucking tell me what you did to prepare? In an email, give me 4 bullet points of what you did to prepare for your fucking job that you got. Pam Bondi, resign now or release the Epstein files. This is ridiculous. I have been anti-government, against government. You guys suck me back in.
So there's actually some new info that came out just today on the Epstein files.
Oh really? What's that?
Well,
that he's not dead?
No. So apparently. So she wrote the letter demanding the files released.
Right.
That's real. And they released basically the shit we already had from WikiLeaks.
Yeah.
And then they did this stupid fucking stunt with like DC Drano and these idiots.
Okay, so this is going to be very disjointed because I have all this too, and
yeah.
I had. But
so okay, but I'm going over it for the listener.
So who? Well, no, I'll get into, but this is cool. I'd like the discourse because it could be better or worse. So who'd they ask? The Letterbox. Dan Bongino, Steven Crowder.
Who cares?
No. How about you fucking ask the people that supported Trump and got him and fought to get him in office?
Off topic. Who fucking cares?
No, it's not off topic.
Yes, it is.
What? Oh,
we have
what?
The topic is there's info that you don't have yet.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
That's all shit that's been released.
No, it hasn't.
What? What came out?
That's what I'm getting to. That's why I'm telling the story for the listeners.
Sure.
To get the full story, and then we're
build your little tree and then fucking make a balloon. What do you got?
See, now you're getting me all fucking. Okay.
Because he's sick and he won't admit it. Yeah, you are, but okay, go.
See, now I lost my fucking.
Okay, so you invite in.
So here's what happened. Somebody called Pam Bondi this afternoon, Thursday, and said they've been withholding thousands of pages of files.
That came out 3 days ago, and they're deleting them.
No,
and
that
she
came out
did
today.
fucking nothing.
That came out today.
A whistleblower came out 3 days ago on that.
That's a different one.
Oh, so now we got 2 people telling you they're destroying files? You been there? Go fucking say.
This is not about destroying files.
They're saying that the files they're destroying, even Elon Musk cannot retrieve them because they have personal servers that they have full control over.
This is not the same thing.
All right, finish your story.
So, like, this is the court, the New York court where he was convicted.
Okay.
So they have all the files.
Do they?
They're the ones who were supposed to release them today. Or yesterday or whatever. And a whistleblower said, they didn't give you all the files. So that's why, like, all we have is this bullshit couple hundred pages.
So, like, a week or two ago when she goes, I have all the Epstein files on my desk. Are you that fucking stupid? You had like 200 pages? You think 200 pages is all the fucking files?
She had what they gave her and said, this is it.
But she said she had all the Epstein files.
How would she know?
Because she's an attorney, right? Okay. When's the last time you've seen an attorney prosecute somebody, especially of that magnitude, and only got 200 pages?
Yes, it happens all the time.
No, it does not. She's incompetent. She needs to resign immediately. Oh my God. Or go grab some U.S. Marshals and march in that New York office and start arresting everybody.
Well, yes, that's what they need to do.
Yeah, and you're not doing it. What does she do?
I don't know.
What does she do? No, because she did it today. She wrote a letter to Cash Patel.
This is happening right now.
Dear Mr. Cash Patel, I asked for all the Epstein files, and I didn't get them. I think this is a... You fuck... What are you holding your breath? I'm gonna hold my breath till you give me the Epstein files.
You're gonna look like a dumbass when next week, like, we have them all.
Bullshit. No, they're not coming out. Every one of these fucking cabinet members made a deal to get through the Senate. I guarantee you, the Epstein files are never going to come out. They're destroyed. She's going to come out. Oh, sorry, they destroyed them. Well, let us know who did it. Let us know their names. Get every FBI agent who's involved, fire their asses, post their pictures, their home address, everything you know about them on fucking line. Let us go after them then. Because they're protecting child rapists. Here's a question for you, Pam Bondi. How long have you been in office for this? How long? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Has it even been that long?
She was before the first confirmed.
I don't know.
So,
sure.
All those people on the Epstein Island list are child rapists. How many of them have raped children between the time you took office and now? You're responsible for that. And I get it, we're a small podcast, so she's probably never going to see this. But seriously, get this to her. If somebody can fucking make her watch this, fucking get the you've seen it in movies. What are those things that they force your eyelids open? And just make her watch this. Resign now or start arresting people. You're not going to change shit until you start arresting people. No, you're just going to write a letter to Cash Patel. We've talked about this before. And then you're going to hold your breath. Why don't you stomp your feet, too? Like a fucking child. Because that's what the fuck you are to me right now. Don't fucking promise us something and don't deliver it. If you can't deliver it because somebody did something, then call them out. Arrest them. Fuck the FBI. Grab U.S. Marshals. I guarantee you, they're waiting. Whatever you're going to do. And Cash Patel, dude, get your house in order. You've been there a week. I get it. You're new. But you knew you were coming in because you probably made a deal in the Senate. I won't do this, and I won't do this, and I won't do this if you confirm me. Well, I hope to fucking God you didn't do that. Hiring Dan Bongino, cool. But Dan Bongino, are you gonna fucking be muzzled? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna support all this bullshit about not doing this? This shit needs to come out. We want Epstein files. We want MLK. We want JFK. We want RFK. We want all those fucking files. We deserve them. And here's another one. I want the fucking moon landing files. Did we do it or not? Did we? Seriously, I don't know. But, so what do they do? So Pam Bondi had time to go to the Oval Office today instead of going out arresting people for not listening to you.
She's not going to personally arrest people.
She needs to march in there with the U.S. Marshals that are back and a camera crew at this point. Make them famous. We'll take it from there. Okay? But, so you invite these, people from YouTube influencers, ex-influencers. Did you have anybody from fans, OnlyFans or fans only? OnlyFans. You need some OnlyFans there? You sit there, you give them bullshit Epstein phase 1? Really? Is there a phase 2? Really? Is it coming out? But here's the thing. You did this whole phase 1 and you give to fucking girls who show their fucking pussy online. Seriously. What about once you took to Donald Trump? What about all the right-wing podcasters that fought for Trump to get it? They told people to call their congressman, call their senator, fight to get Trump in. We burned calories. We spent time doing this, and you disrespected every single one of them. I'm done with you guys. It's over. And I get it. I wasn't looking for the invitation because we wouldn't have showed up anyway. Because I would think it'd be a trap to get me into the White House to arrest me. I even think he's a fucking undercover FBI agent. He says he works for the government, but he never says really what he does. So I'm not looking for me to be there because you wouldn't want me there. Because you would be arresting me. I'm fucking banned, lifetime ban from a couple casinos because I open my mouth too goddamn much. And you're gonna fucking me?
Yeah, no.
Do I do I go overboard any?
No,
just a little bit.
No,
I mean a little bit when I'm worked up. It's you're destroying Trump's legacy. You are. If you think you're not, you are. Because he made promises, and this is the one thing I have a problem. I think I mentioned it last week. He's great about putting out EOs. He's great about doing a lot of shit. Nobody's following up on it. Okay? How many J6s are still in jail? Pam Bondi. There's guys, they're not being released from prison, and you're okay with this? Grab some U.S. Marshals and get to fucking work. Don't worry about the FBI. Cash is going to need some time to clean that house up before he's asked to resign if he can't do it. Get some U.S. Marshals. Go arrest the warden of those prisons. I think it's just one prison, technically. Whatever. Arrest them. Take control of that prison. Get those people out of fucking jail. No, you're just like, I'm just going to hold my breath till I get the... That's what I imagine you do. I imagine you at your office holding your breath because you have no other power. But you do, you just don't realize it. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Why don't we talk about this week's Monero challenge? Since...
Dude, whatever, man. Do you want to do it? I mean,
well,
I came up with one, but we found out that a lot of our listeners don't like X or just social media, and don't blame them. That's cool. So what we want to do is, it might be a little bit different now than it was this morning when I thought of it. Send us, anonymously, well, you tell us who you are, but we won't post it online. We'll post them as it's us. Yeah. Or we'll put from listener. However we want to do
or
it.
You can post it yourself if you're on it.
Go to X,
give it to us.
Tag it in us or send it to us. We'll post it. Your best advice to Pam Bondi. And if it's fucking resign now, you win. You gotta go through the wheel.
Go in the wheel.
But she needs to resign now or you do her fucking job. You are protecting child rapist. Understand that. The fucking person who posted that Rickroll video, if they're elected official, censor them. You can fine them. Don't fine them $1 like they did to Adam Schiff. Ooh, we're finding the fucking biggest scam artist in this town who's made so much money on a $150,000 salary. He's a multi-millionaire, and we fine him $1. Oh God, that must have hurt. Fine, censor. Work with Congress or the House or the Senate. Find them, get them, make them famous so we can primary them. If the Republicans will primary them, the Democrats will make sure.
No, it wasn't Republican. It's House GOP Judiciary.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I heard this late in the day, so I don't know a lot. I just saw it was Rick Rolled, and I'm like, you mother. First of all, the 1990s called. They want their fucking prank back. Seriously, am I gonna get my bed short sheeted by you guys? You guys are sick of my house and short sheet my bed? Or wait, no. You can put a bucket of water above my front door, so I walk to my front door. A bucket of water falls on my head. That's funny.
Put a penny.
40 fucking years ago.
Put a penny in there. You ever get penny?
You're gonna crate me in there? Might as well, because right now I'm trying to be hospitable and funny about this, but you're protecting child rapist. Let me think here. Bill Clinton, not the Bill Clinton you go of, because it's a different one, because I don't want to get sued. Tom Hanks, but again, we discussed this last week. It's not the Tom Hanks from Bosom Buddies, it's a different Tom Hanks. So we think. There's a Jimmy Kimmel's like, oh, I wasn't there. You hired the fucking chef! You hired Epstein chef and bought him a restaurant. Oh, but you happen to bump into him on the street. So you're walking your happy ass down the street. Boom, you bump into a guy. Oh, you're a chef? Oh, let me buy you a restaurant. You didn't know he's the Epstein chef? You didn't know Jimmy Kimmel? Really? You didn't know? Are you stupid? Oh, God.
I got some good news.
What?
You know who Kathleen Kennedy is?
Yeah, she's well, no, I mean, she's a Kennedy, I guess. I don't know.
No.
I don't know who she is.
She's not. I don't think she. Well, she might be related to them, but that's not who she is. So, she was like Steven Spielberg and George Lucas's assistant way back in the day.
Wait, so Steven Spielberg? Oh, wait, that's the dude that's on the Epstein Island list. Oh, we don't know that yet, but I bet he is.
But so if you watch like all the old Indiana Jones movies and all that shit, like the producers, she's in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then she took over LucasArts before the new Star Wars movies.
Sweet.
So she's responsible for all that shit.
She's an idiot.
Well, here's the good news.
Oh.
She's gone!
Yeah.
Gone! Get your ass out! She ruined those fucking franchises.
Yeah, she did.
And everybody was criticizing her nonstop, and they just kept fucking throwing money at her. Make some more movies, ruin the franchise. And now she's gone. So maybe we'll start getting some good Star Wars and Indiana Jones movies.
I doubt it. How about we move forward? How about we do something that's an original thought? Have we heard about that in Hollywood?
No, we don't do that.
We want original thought. No, we don't. We're going to go back and we're going to... okay. Never would have brought this up until today. The Magnum PI. They brought back Magnum PI, right?
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, it was like 5 years ago.
Oh.
So I'm like, you know what? I dug Tom Selleck and the little dude that was... it was just fun. So I watched the first episode. I'm like, okay. Because the Hawaii Five-0, they brought that back. Love that show. They did it right.
Okay.
The Magnum PI one. So in the close to the end of the TV show, the first episode, he's driving in the classic Tom Hanks red Ferrari.
Yeah.
And a helicopter, because somebody does something and he's got to jump out of it. So he jumps up the helicopter and they blow it up.
Yeah.
Really? This pisses me off too. Because here's the thing. You have a job because of Tom Selleck. Did such a great job and you wanted to make it your own. You're like, I'm going to make this money. Let's blow up the red Ferrari that's classic in this. Guess what? He didn't even know what even happened. Because I don't think he made it past the first season, you prick. Okay. Who else can I pick on? Just name a name.
Hey, well, while we're talking about reboots, Cobra Kai just finished up.
Oh, I know what I did. That I actually dug.
Cobra Kai is really good.
Yeah, I dug that.
And the ending was really good too. Like everything wrapped up. Like no one's story is left dangling. And there were some teasers. Yeah, I don't know, how far did you get?
Oh, I thought I was caught up. Apparently it came out. I must be.
Yeah, well, it just came out.
I must be. I'm there.
Okay, so like, without getting into too many spoilers, there was some mysterious things about Mr. Miyagi in the last couple episodes, and you're like, going into it, it's like, wait, you never resolved that, and then boom, everything just fucking ties into the box. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So here's the thing. I don't consider that a reboot.
Well, yeah,
That's
yeah,
I guess
it's a continuation
for the yes or continuation. Yes, they took the concept and they carried it out to its natural end. There's some original thought in that.
Yeah.
Now I don't mind you borrowing some shit from the past,
right?
But make it your own.
Well, and you also have to respect it. You can't just like, oh, here's laser swords and dry powers.
No, Cobra Kai. I mean, I'm not a huge person watching TV anymore. No, dude, I like seriously watching like old shows on Netflix. I was holy shit. Oh God, Little House on the Prairie.
Okay.
Did you watch that as a kid?
No.
Just do me a favor. You know the premise behind it, right?
Sort of.
Watch the first season. Yeah. That shit was dark as fuck.
Really?
Oh my God.
Huh.
I mean, it. I don't want to say it portrayed how they were in the Plains days. I get that, but I mean, like there was like death, destruction. Huh. There was a lot of shit that I'm like, I don't remember this as a kid.
Well, I've been watching the Outer Limits, or not the Outer Limits, the Twilight Zone, the original Twilight Zone. Yeah. Those are really good.
Yeah. Okay, so now we brought Hollywood into this. Gotta go this route. Hey, get all the fucking Epstein Island people in Hollywood. Get them on. I want to know their names. More importantly, I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh no, Gene Hackman died today.
Yeah. Was it today or yesterday? Did you hear what actually happened?
It was probably 3 weeks ago.
Did you hear the actual details?
Sort of. It's not good.
What the fuck, dude? Like, him, his wife, and his dog were all just like lying there.
So when the dog was in a cage.
Okay.
So that makes it even weirder. First, it was carbon monoxide.
We had two dogs, and one of the dogs has survived.
Because he was out of the cage.
Okay, but carbon monoxide doesn't care about cages.
Right, because there was no carbon monoxide.
Well,
the wife was found next to a heater, So if you're laying next to a heater, that means you plugged in that heater, which means it doesn't have carbon monoxide. It's electric. Space heaters don't hook up to gas. The only gas space heaters there are construction sites, and they hook up to a propane tank, and they shoot a flame out about 4 feet. It's unsafe, but we're adults in a construction site. We know how not to get barbecued.
Well,
I got something else to
apparently
about.
the sheriff over there said that they're treating it as suspicious.
They should. Because initially I thought maybe murder-suicide, and I'm not judging. I'm not judging on this. I get it. Gene Hackman was 95 years old, and maybe he was ending his, towards the end of his life. So I thought maybe the wife killed him and then killed herself. And no judgment on that. I truly don't want to judge that or make fun of that. But I think the wife died first.
I don't know.
The wife's body was in more rigor mortis than his was.
That would be like hours, though.
Well, more rigor mortis. They didn't say like. Ugh.
Right, but if it was within 10 minutes, you wouldn't be able to tell that.
So apparently it looks like the wife died first.
Well, I have a theory.
Oh.
I think Alec Baldwin did it.
It wasn't New Mexico. Alec, hey, go get Alec Baldwin. I'm sure he's on the Epstein Island list. Well, but we wouldn't know now, would we, Pam Bondi? Resign now. Or give us that fucking list so we can stop. See, here's the thing. If we would have had that list out, guess what we could have done? We might have been able to get a hold of Diddy a little bit earlier and stop. Maybe we could have stopped Justin Bieber from being raped. You are the reason Justin Bieber was raped. You weren't even in office yet, but I don't care because I'm pissed. Okay, I'm trying to mix some humor in here. It's just not funny. It's not landing the way I want it to. That was the other Monero I thought we could do is name your favorite Gene Hackman movie. But I'd like the Bondi one first. Yeah. We're going to fucking make her famous. Because apparently she's not famous enough because she thinks she can get away with this bullshit she's doing right now. But what is your favorite Gene Hackman movie?
Well, okay, what counts as a Gene Hackman movie? Because I know you said Unforgiven.
Unforgiven is an amazing
movie. And he's in it, but he's not the star. So, like...
Yeah, but I mean, he was up against Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman, and he held his own like a motherfucker. See,
because I don't want to say Unforgiven, because obviously that's my answer of a movie he's in. But I don't consider that a Gene Hackman.
But don't you think that's harder for an actor to go up against heavyweights?
That's not the
like
point.
Himself. He's a heavyweight too.
But the point is, like, I've already said Unforgiven for the last challenge.
Okay.
And you already said Unforgiven. So, like, we're going nowhere.
Okay.
He was in French Connection.
Yeah.
Conversation that won the Oscar.
Gary Sinise was Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
What's his name? Gary
Sinise.
Okay, he was in a movie with Gene Hackman. He was on the radio today, which that reminds me of another rant I want to go on. Brian, kill me, please. Somebody send this to him. Fucking say you don't like Trump. Get over with it. We know what you're saying. You won't say it, but you'll say it without saying it. We get it. You don't like Trump. You're a rhino. Own what you are. Be proud of what you are. If you're gay, be proud that you're gay. Okay? I'm not saying you're gay. I'm just saying be proud of what you are. And you're an anti-Trump person. You've been doing this shit for years. You're trying. Unfortunately, I have to listen to a show. When I drive to work, it's really the only talk radio we have here in Vegas that's national. And I'm forced to listen for 20 minutes a day, and he just disgusts me. But apparently, he gives me shit to talk about on the air here because I've been talked about him a couple times. No, he was even like a year. Like, remember the Bud Light thing? Like the Bud Light ban because they put the trans on the can. Yeah. Like 2 months after the Bud Light thing, he's like, "Come on, people, stop boycotting Bud Light. We need to stop this. You made your point. Oh, how much did Bud Light pay you to say that? You fucking shill.
Right, who gives a fuck? It's a
you Fox News shill. All right." You have a problem with me? Come to Vegas. Let me know when you're here. You can sit here next to me, or we can meet in the fucking alley. I don't give a shit. You're a fucking shill, and you need to fucking admit you're anti-Trump, because you won't do it, because you'll lose listeners. But yet you'll make innuendos, and you're fucking... Because, I forgot what... I'm so mad at it. I forgot what he said, but it was just like... he'll make innuendos like, well... The cabinet's not really doing it. Whatever the fuck he says. I'm done with him. Dude, just say you're anti-Trump and I'll have more respect for you.
I'm going to go with the Poseidon Adventure.
Ooh, a good one. Yeah, I can't not do Unforgiven.
I know, I just don't consider it a Gene Hackman movie.
But
it's a Clint Eastwood movie.
No, but we get powerhouses like that.
I don't care. It's not a
it's so much harder as an actor. I say that like I know what I'm talking about. But going up against Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman, but he can hold his own. He always kind of laid low and
It's
kind
just
of.
not his movie.
Yeah, but it's on his list though.
But he's in.
He is an amazing actor. We are less of a country or less of people because he's no longer with us. So I'll say that, and I.
Why do you know he wasn't on Epstein's list?
Well, I was actually ready to say that. I'm pretty sure he's not on Epstein Island's list. But if he is, I'm going to be very disappointed, and I will call that out. Very loudly, of course. I just don't think he was. I don't think Clint Eastwood is.
Clint Eastwood definitely isn't.
Morgan Freeman, I would be shocked. Hell, I'd be shocked if Keanu Reeves is on that list.
Oh, for him, yeah, for sure, yeah.
But I'll say it loud as I can if they are. But, I mean, you get somebody like Tom Hanks. Did you say Tom Hanks?
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
I didn't say that.
How about Jimmy Kimmel? Did you say Jimmy Kimmel?
I didn't say
Who
that.
said Mike? Okay, somebody said Tom Hanks.
We got some reverb or something? Like, what's going on here?
This mic, I mean, it's an old-fashioned looking mic, but it's new. It shouldn't have reverb like that, you fucking pedophiles.
Yeah, sue the mic companies.
Yeah, don't sue me. I'll give you my bills. And especially the IRS, hey, big balls, remember? Delete. Oh, Pam Bondi, if you can't handle the fucking going to New York, why don't you grab big balls? Grab big balls, take him in there with you. At least he has, I don't want to make this a sexualist thing, but proverbial balls, because you don't have proverbial balls.
I think Big Balls is busy.
You know what? I think Elon Musk might let him take a break for this.
Busy collecting those emails.
and I think I didn't say this last week. I wanted to say it. I'm not concerned about Elon Musk stealing my shit because Elon Musk could empty my bank accounts, take the next 6 paychecks I'm getting, steal my house from me, sell it for the equity, take any equity I have in my cars, and put all that in his bank account. The next morning he'll wake up and go, huh?
And you'd come out ahead?
No, but he would be like, huh?
He'd be down, right?
No, he'd be like, I don't see this number. Is this number bigger? I'm rich. I don't. Oh! If you look at like the 7 number over from the left, I think that went up a digit. Really, you fucking idiots. Let's talk about Elon Musk. Okay, Elon Musk, my hero. You are. He may or may not like you. He's just jealous because you're smarter than he's smarter than you are.
Okay.
Or Elon Musk is smarter than he is, but just give it to him. He needs something. Okay, so sorry. I have to call you out for that every time. Every fucking time. So Pam Bondi, guess what? Help Elon Musk. He's not an appointed cabinet member. He's not being paid for this. The dude's sleeping on a cot probably in a homeless camp. I don't know. But you guys are out there leaving him swinging with his dick in the wind, not helping him, not supporting him. He is saving this country. Seriously, he has called out more shit than I even imagined was out there. I always knew there was some corruption. I always knew something was wrong. I'm like, we seem like we're overtaxed here. We're getting a lot of money. We're not seeing the benefit from it. He just fucking proved it, and you're fucking letting the media go after him? Now, I get it. The media, you can't arrest them even if they lie, because apparently they're allowed to lie. Because Joy Reid, but she got fired, didn't she?
Yeah, so?
Oh, and Rachel Madcow or Mad whatever the fuck she is, they fired her whole staff, left her on there. So apparently she's just going to be a blubbering idiot like she always has been anyway. The Trump bad. Orange Man bad. I'm moving to Elon Musk. So protect Elon. Don't stand behind Elon Musk. Stand in front of him. Get out there, protect him. If a news organization is going to lie about him, fucking kick them out of the D.C. White House room. Kick them out. You want us to come? And we're not going to come, but...
I'll go.
You'll go? Dude, I want to go about that last week. Kicking and screaming and spit mask and... But that's fine. But seriously, if they're going to lie about Elon Musk or lie about anything, if you can't arrest them, because you can't arrest the media, they have a right to say what they want to say, and I support that 100%. But if they're lying, kick them out of the press room. They're not allowed. They're not allowed to interview any Republican again until they apologize for the lying. Elon Musk is doing what needs to be done, and they're pissed off. What? Oh, wait. We're all of a sudden they're all firing the big talent. Oh my God, we can't afford the big talent anymore. Why can't you afford? Because U.S. aid was fucking paying their salaries. So they would say what the government, what the Democrats wanted them to say.
Well, so let's talk about this Elon Musk stuff.
Okay.
Because last week we mentioned, Elon Musk can only do the executive stuff, right? Because Congress controls the purse. And we said, Congress, you need to do your jobs and not vote to increase the debt. Well, they voted to increase the debt.
That's why Thomas Massey stood up for what is
Thomas
right.
Massey was the only no on the Republicans.
Okay, so
all the Democrats said no, but obviously we know what.
I want to address this. I want the no tax on tips because promises given, promises delivered. No tax on Social Security, promises delivered, promises kept. I get it, Trump. You're doing your best on that. I get it. If the Senate shuts it down, we're gonna know their names. Don't fucking hide their names. We'll primary their asses.
So the problem is that's all one bill.
I know. See. That's it. Oh, Jesus Christ! You're just firing up this one. Another omnibus. Dan Bongino is for it. Trump is for it. It's an omnibus. Any which way you look at it, you guys make money. You make money from your salaries in Congress. You make money from your lobbyists that pay you big money. You make money from stock tips because as soon as you become a Congress member, they must inject you with being a genius fucking stock investor. You're like Dan Crenshaw. Get that one in a second, you fucking one-eyed bitch. You want to kill me, bitch? Come on. Come to my house. You know where I live. You don't know? I'm not adding that much from you, one-eyed little bitch. Now, I don't want to disrespect you because of one eye, because you are a veteran. You lost it there, and that's fine. I respect that. Thank you for your service, but fuck you. You threatened to kill Tucker Carlson? Really? Come at me, bitch. Come at me, bro.
You're just going off on...
Dude, I'm pissed. I'm sorry. You're seeing a totally different side to me because I'm pissed.
We're talking about the bill.
Okay. Oh wait, what bill?
The bill that...
I remember.
Trump, you have to veto this bill. This bill is bullshit. Or the Senate has to stop it.
No.
Yes, it has to stop.
What's your problem with it?
They're increasing the debts.
Okay.
That's the problem. The whole problem.
Okay. I I've been really fucking busy. I have a job that I never work at, but lately I've been working. How much is the debt increase?
A lot. I think it was $1 trillion or something. Like a lot.
But, okay, and that's why you stop doing fucking omnibuses.
Right. Split this shit up.
I want to see no tax on tips.
Right, vote that separately.
I want to see no tax on Social Security. Now, the no tax on, I've been trying to figure this out. Is it just Social Security or pensions as well?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. I support Thomas Massey for voting no. Everybody who's giving you a hard time about it, fuck them. Thomas Massey, I haven't looked at the bill a lot, but I trust you, and I understand you're like Ron Paul. Ron Paul would have voted no for it too, and I support that. But you also made sure probably had the passing vote. So I don't want to get deep in the weeds on that one. But we need the no tax on tips. We need the no tax on Social
Split
Security.
it out. Make separate bills.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking hard. They do this shit on purpose. Because like the whole point of Elon Musk is to stop this bleeding, right? Mm-hmm. To stop spending this money. But if you're going to increase the debt, then you're spending more fucking money.
Well, but okay, so let's kind of talk about that a little bit. I don't. Did you watch that video I posted on X?
Which one?
The one that there was a smart dude talking about finances. You probably thought you were smarter than him, so you didn't watch it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I gotta fuck with Dave every single time. I can't let something go by without fucking with him. But he is actually fairly smart. I mean, not as smart as me, but
okay. Yeah, I don't know what video you're talking
keep
about.
Keep going. It was earlier. This morning. Oh, this guy right there.
I did not watch this.
So basically, the gist of that is Elon Musk has saved us more money than we collect in federal income tax.
Right, but
so stop that money. Get rid
but
of
that's what this
federal
bill
income
is
tax.
doing. Like Elon can't stop it next year. He can only stop it this year.
Right, but what if the spending is necessary? Because
it's not necessary.
We got some bills to pay.
No, fuck that.
No, we got to pay down the debt.
Okay. So hold on a second.
I understand. I don't understand finances. I'm trying to.
The way the debt works is the government issues a bond. Okay.
Okay.
And then somebody buys that bond for cash, and then the government pays interest on it every quarter, I think. And then when the bond term is up, they paid the face value of the bond, and the transaction's complete. Okay. So do you own any U.S. bonds?
No. I think we have one. I
thought you have one. I don't own any U.S. bonds.
No. Somebody gave my son one when he was born for like $100 or something.
That's okay.
I don't know if we cashed. I can't figure if we cashed it in or if we still. I don't. You can have it.
I don't own any bonds. Do you know anybody that owns any bonds?
I did some Chinese people.
Okay. Do you know them?
Some Russian people.
Do you know them?
No.
Okay. You don't. So yes, there's a lot of Chinese people and Russian people and Japanese people.
Hey, leave the Japs alone. They make good whiskey.
And there's also a lot of like BlackRock and all these big
That's
finance
the
companies.
BlackRock.
These guys are the people that owns bonds.
Right.
So if we don't pay the debts, they're the ones who lose. So why do you give a fuck about paying the debts?
Okay, the responsible thing to do is pay our debt back.
No, fuck
Or
Fuck that bullshit.
we tell them all to fuck off and we load up our military and say, come at me,
All right,
bro.
let's put it this way. Let's say I'm a bank, and I send you a thing in the mail that says, Ron Morgan, you're pre-approved for a $100,000 line of credit.
Are you the one fucking calling me, telling me that all the time?
10% interest,
Fuck.
and there's no questions asked. So you can just sign your name, and we give you $100,000 credit.
Okay.
And also, if you don't pay us back, we'll just say mean things about you on the internet. Are you going to take the loan?
Join the crowd.
Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to take the $100,000?
Sure, why not?
But you're not going to pay me back, right?
No, you're going to say what? I'm mean things on the internet?
Okay, well then, why should we pay back these bondholders?
It's the responsible thing to do.
What's the responsible thing to pay back your loan to me?
And I would.
Why?
I wanted to yes and you, but it's like I won't see where you went with that.
Why do you feel so bad for the bankers and the Chinese Communist
Because
Party?
if they invest in our country,
So what?
But we also realized that they were investing in a fucking sinking ship.
Right.
Who, I mean,
When you
again,
give loans, you're
if
taking a risk, and the risk is they don't pay you back. So fuck you.
Well, our China debt should be wiped clean because of fucking COVID.
Well, China's fucking trying to sell it all. They don't even want it anymore.
Because we don't have the gold to back up our currency.
Right. So
Which is, when are we going to Fort Knox? This is what I envision right now. I don't think I said this last week, but I envision people in Fort Knox right now with bricks and gold paint.
No, so I was like, there's a lot of libertarians out there shitting on the Doge check, right, the $5,000 check, and they were like, oh, we should use that money to pay down the debt. And then I responded like, oh yeah, we should really consider the big banks and Chinese governments, right? Because what about them, right?
It was money stolen out of our pocket. Literally,
right, but
I actually felt them go in my pocket.
But
and
if
take
this
that
bill
fucking
passes, they're going to steal more money out of your pocket. That's what they're doing.
I mean, you're probably right. Again, the finance whole thing, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to learn about it.
I just explained it.
You did, but, it's you. I don't know. I mean, and that's fine, but I'm for the Doge checks. And because if we talked about this last week, you give Americans money, we spend it. That will increase. It's like money.
Right, but the point is, if they pass this debt or if they pass this bill, inflation goes up at that point.
See, okay, now you got me. You're right. Fucking Massey, 100% right, dude. Love you. Always have, never questioned you. Because here's the thing. It's like I've always said that if you want to pass a bill and you want it to sound good, you go, free ice cream cones for kids every day.
Right.
And everyone goes, oh my God, my kid gets a free ice cream cone. The kid's like, I get a free ice cream cone every day. And then the pork and the bullshit gets added into it. One bill at a fucking time, people. Stop the omnibus shit. Bongino, you were for this. I disagree with you. We need to do one bill at a time.
Well, it might not get out of the Senate because Rand Paul will probably go no.
Okay, is there still?
That would bring in the tiebreaker, I think. So we need one person.
I believe they can do two or three.
Okay.
Because the only reason I know that is when they were going after Kash Patel, they said
Mike Lee might say no.
Okay.
It's tough. It's gonna be tough.
But here's the thing, guys. If you feel passionate about it, and you want to vote no on it, then go to the American people. We're paying attention now. We're not the dumb people from the 80s and 90s going, oh, Fox News said this.
Right.
Oh, CNN said this. No, we're paying attention now. Okay, let us know what's in it. We're not going to pass it to read it. Like Nancy Pelosi used to say. We need to tell us why. We're here. We're listening. We'll support you. But tell us why. Massey. Get on some press conferences. If they won't let you on, you're welcome on this podcast anytime. You can appeal to our 22 listeners.
There you go.
And it's a start.
Half of them were in Europe. And then we got the Trinidad and Tobago.
No, don't keep that down. They really want to interview Massey. It's start here, brother. Go on any I know you and Kat turned around tangled a little bit. That's been really funny to me too. Because I do trust you as a politician. One of the few that I do. J.D. Vance, I'm pretty sure I'm okay with him as well. He's got to fucking earn some credit for me, though. But yeah, no, let us know why. come out. You politicians have hid from us for years. Yeah, and you guys, you're not getting this shit. You don't have control of the media anymore. We do.
Right.
Not we, but we. The royal we. We have control. We have more listeners than CNN, MSNBC. Again, not we. Well, no. I think we have more listeners than MSNBC. Yeah. We'll challenge them one-on-one. Especially Joy Reid, you fucking dumb. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, if you understood that, you know exactly how I feel about her. So yeah, just tell us why. We're here. Show us the paperwork. Post it online. I'm sure you guys are allowed to do it.
It is online. You got to go through that house.gov bullshit.
Yeah, did you read it?
No.
How many pages?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, just tell us why you want to vote no on it and we'll support you.
Well, he did. It's on. He wrote on X about it.
It was a lot. It makes my brain hurt. But we'll get into that later on too. I think we're gonna be going on a bunch of shit.
What else we got, man? Shit.
Oh, I'm just getting warmed up. If I was half the man I used to be, I'd burn this place to the ground. Not my house, the country. That was Al Pacino in Sin of a Woman. I love that. It was a good fucking. It's Al Pacino. Dude, please, Al Pacino, don't be on the Epstein.
I did not like that movie.
Really?
It's so fucking pretentious. Like, it's not about anything.
Oh no, the final
movie.
scene. I'll burn this place to the ground.
It's just boring.
It's Al. When Al Pacino gets going, you gotta love it.
Yeah, but it's just. I'm sorry, it's a boring movie.
Oh, speaking of old-time actors, Robert De Niro. You on the Epstein Island there, dude?
Of course he was.
Fucking little kid.
He probably financed it. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm asking. These fucking little kids. Come on, man. Come at me, bro.
You know he started off in porno, right?
Please tell me that's true.
Yes.
Give me one name of the porno.
I don't fucking. It was really old. Like it was like.
I mean, I don't want to see his dick or anything. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, he's like this big. His dick's probably this big.
If you look it up,
because I'm this big and my dick's like this big.
It's on there. It's on the internet.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah,
he is such a piece of shit. But here's the thing: he's a really good fucking actor.
He used to be.
Bronx Tale.
He used to be.
I mean, again, he wasn't really the main character in that, but he was a Casino. But then he gets this fucking wacky shit thinking he's Hollywood elite. He can tell us what to do. You and your fucking shoes that give you a 2-inch lift because you're short as fuck. You short fuck little man. Come at me, bro. Well, it's funny. This "come at me, bro" thing was actually meant. I actually brought that in for a different segment, and it was actually going to be hashtag "don't come at me, bro." Because when I get into my next story, when I calm down and come off my high horse, I'll get into that a little bit later.
Well, later's now, man. How much time do we have?
Oh shit, we're at 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought it was 5 minutes. I didn't know. Don't pay attention to your shit. All right, what else you got?
I don't really have any stories.
So. Oh, yeah, let's go forward. So, remember Learn to Code?
Yeah.
That was when the coal miners were getting laid off.
Right.
And they said learn to code.
Yeah.
So they wanted blue-collar workers to learn to code.
Right.
You're used to working in a tough job, busting your ass, and learn to code. It was derogatory. And the reason I know it was derogatory was because when the reporters started getting laid off a couple years later, it was like, oh, learn to code, learn to code. Yeah. Social media, fucking shut it all down. So, that being said, since they want to be derogatory to the blue-collar workers, try to disrespect us, fuck you. Try to live in a country without us. Okay? Fix your own fucking toilet. I'm going to get ahead of myself. So, what I came up with today was, I came up with it, but then apparently it's been used before, but it's been used before in a different meaning, and it's LearnToPlumb. And it's been used before in the trades, learn to plumb, learn to electrical, learn to carpentry, that kind of stuff. So I created this meme, and I may have fucked up the hashtag, or
Twitter or X punishes you for hashtags.
Hey, Elon Musk, come on, man, I'm pro you. Don't fuck me up because I made a mistake. So I made a little meme, and it said all the unemployed federal workers learn to plumb. So if somebody, because I can't do it, I'd love to see that trending. I'd be happy if I wake up in a couple days and see learn to plumb, because they want to make fun of blue collar workers and go learn to go. Because here's the thing: blue collar workers could be computer people. Computer people could be blue-collar workers. We all have brains. We all take stuff in. We all process it our way. We put it out. We can all learn what each other knows. We just choose not to. Like Dave knows how to like type with multiple fingers. I do the hunt and peck method. I can learn that, but I don't want to. Okay, I don't. And a lot of blue-collar workers want to be blue-collar workers. And you want to become a millionaire right now? It might be getting to the trades. So, because the trades, we're getting into this, we've broken that 6-figure ceiling. We're making a ton of money in the trades. So, these employees that are like, I can't believe I have to answer an email on 4 things that I did last week.
No, it was 5.
It was 5? Oh, then you guys are right.
Yeah.
You fucking pussy-ass little bitches. I'm not going to justify my job. And actually, though, there was they played.
We have to talk about this shit. Like in programming, we have this design philosophy called Agile.
Okay.
A lot of places are doing that these days, and you literally every single day meet for 5 to 10 minutes and say what you did.
Wait, what?
Every day.
How dare you?
That's how it works.
How dare you do that? So you federal workers that are going to get fired. Well, so Elon Musk, he even admitted this the other day. He put the email out. It was, what do you call it, a pulse check?
Yeah.
He just want to know if you were fucking alive. And you whiny-ass little bitch is like, oh, I can't believe I have to say 5 things that I did last week. And I was supposed to work 5 days, so I have to do 1 thing a day? And you can't justify that?
Nope, they can't. I mean...
LearnToPlumb. LearnToPlumb. Well, you... Oh, so here's my advice for you federal workers. When you learn to plumb, it's only 2 things you need to know about plumbing. Plumbers, don't come after me, bro. I get it. It's a joke. Lighten up. There's 2 things you need to know about plumbing. Shit flows downhill and paydays on Friday. That's all you need to know. You'll figure out the rest. Yeah. And here's my question. I always ask people, well, I'm a plumber. Oh, are you? Have you been hit in the face with a turd yet? If you have been hit in the face with a turd, you might be a plumber, but you're not a plumber. And then you're going to get some plumbers like, oh, I know how to plumb. I wouldn't get hit in the face with a turd. I know what to do. Do ya? Come to my fucking building and back ride one of my risers, and when that fucking rod, you know you just got through the clog. You got about 3 seconds to get off that ladder and run before you get hit in the face with a turd. Okay? Good plumbers, we suck it up. I got a great immune system because I've been hit in the face with a turd before. And I don't care. It's not that gross. It's not that disgusting. But it kind of is.
Pretty gross.
But it's part of your job. You just put your little work suit on, little hat on, and you just kind of like cover up. Let that shit just kind of, it happens. It's going to happen. You open up, you get these plumbers like in a high rise. They don't know they're in a high rise. They're like, well, I got a rod from this clean out. And they unscrew this clean out, and they don't realize that line is charged with the next 10, 12 feet of floor above it with shit, turds, and all kinds of stuff. And they open that up, and it just comes rushing out at them. I find that really funny because they're not paying attention. But the reality is, learn to plumb, bitches. You're out of a job. You got a 7-month paycheck coming?
8.
8 months?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, whatever. No, because we're in March. I mean, we're in March, dude. It's September. Is it end of September or beginning of September they start losing their paychecks?
I don't know.
I
think the fiscal year is October. End of September. Yeah.
Okay, end of September. Yeah. So you got some months. Learn to plumb then. Go ahead. And we need to, please, somebody figure out how to get that trending. Holy shit, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. It's like, oh, Pam Bondi sucks. Cash Patel. Learn to plumb. I'm all over the place, guys. And this is not, if you're watching this for the first time, I'm not normally this worked up. I'm just pissed off. So
it's a good thing because I have lung cancer right now.
I think I do too.
And I'm not sick.
And here's the thing. I got a lung infection because my wife got a lung infection because she's a teacher. She's around children with autism. She gets like slobber burgers and shit all flown at her.
No. I ran the self-clean on my oven.
Oh, stop it.
No, listen.
I couldn't hire a Mexican to clean my stove, so I had to do it myself.
I had
I fucked it up.
A pan that was like covered in crust.
Okay.
And I put it in the self-clean.
Wait, you put a pan in there?
Yeah.
That didn't work out well, did it?
Well, the pan is fine.
You didn't melt or anything?
No, the pan survived.
You understand that when you go self-cleaning, you've got 2-burner electric stove, correct?
No, it's gas.
Okay. It cranks up that heat as high as it can get.
I know.
More than when you make
This
those
is a
little.
fucking steel pan. What are you talking about?
All right, well,
Fucking-
I didn't know if it's a pan made
Ovens
for a
cannot
10-year-old
melt steel
China.
pans, Ron.
Diesel fuel.
No, so
That was some 9/11 files.
It was a
Pam
dirty
Bondi.
pan that I couldn't clean without a lot of work, and I'm
Okay.
like, I'll just put it in the oven because I've done this before.
Sure.
And it was just a little too much grunk and grime, and like smoke filled the whole fucking place.
Yeah.
And I was coughing, and my eyes were burning, and like I developed a cough of meth.
So wait, so you didn't use any chemical?
No.
You just used heat,
Yes.
and you use heat to clean your food chunks that were in the stove.
Yes.
So nothing hit your lungs other than
Smoke.
from food chunks that you left in your oven.
Yes.
What gave you cancer? The food. Did you cook?
Smoke.
Have you cooked Girl Scout cookies?
But that might have been Girl Scout cookies in there.
You might have cancer if you cook Girl Scout cookies. Dude, you're a weak little bitch. Got a little lung infection. You probably got it from me last week when we kissed.
I don't think so.
No, I kissed you last week. You didn't pay attention. Because I've had a lung infection. And guess what? I haven't done. Taken no medicine for it. I fought this shit off. The Pope's got it. Hospitalized him. Everybody else I know, they're calling in sick. I
Could be
can't
bird
be.
flu.
It could be anything. I don't care. It could be measles. I don't know.
Oh, they said there was a new release from the Chinese lab.
Oh shit.
You
Okay.
hear that one?
Yeah, bring it up.
That's the new
bitches.
thing. Oh, shit. This is nothing compared to COVID. I had COVID in August 2020. That was brutal. This
Yeah,
is
because it
nothing.
was man-made. Even the CIA came out and said it was man-made. Seriously, our government's like, oh, we gotta get shit out before Trump catches us.
Yeah.
It was man-made. COVID was man-made. Just suck it up, deal with it. Your government lied to you.
So is this new thing though? This new thing, like they're saying it leaked from the same Chinese lab.
Okay, so they're really trying to kill us with. So in my little education part, I got a statement I'm gonna make. I've been trying to back off the conspiracy shit. I've been trying to back off, be a happier, joyful person, which I really am. But yeah, I got a new conspiracy theory I'm gonna adopt. I think I'm ready to adopt.
Why don't we move on to that if we're all done?
Have I done? Let me take a real quick run through it, because I got a bunch of shit that I'm pissed off about. I'm mad and I want people to hear me. Twitter's messed up, or X is messed up. Elon Musk shut me off, I think. Yeah, you think you're funny, you bitches, rickrolling me, you mother. We got a Democrat go, facts matter.
Yeah.
Really? Facts matter? You, a Democrat saying facts matter? Huh, shocker. We won't get into that story, though. Elon Musk, respond if you're not dead. I love that. The Tommy Massey one. Here, I like this one.
Oh.
It would seem that only...
Let's talk about your Chase Oliver thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because he said, what did he say? I remember when I was old enough that something.
Never in my life have I ever seen something. But no, seriously, that is my favorite. No, right here. You gotta look at this. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great scene from a movie, Tommy Boy, when Tommy Boy was saying, well, I have a sale, I take a biscuit, and I just tear it apart. Just look on X, it's there, it's funny. It's Chris Farley, dude, we miss you. I really wish you didn't have the drug habit.
I think he went to Epstein Island.
No, he was too young. He died way too soon for that. He was, he died
All right, so
same age as John Belushi.
Chase
Belushi.
Oliver says, I'm old enough to remember when a GOP Congress would propose and pass a budget that reduced deficits instead of growing them.
Yeah. What did I post on that? I forgot.
Well, I mean, he is right that...
I'm not saying he's wrong.
No. He's right that it's bullshit that these guys are trying to increase the debt. That's fair. What the fuck is he talking about? How old is he? Chase Oliver, you're not 80 years old.
Shit! Wait, you're going against Chase too? You've walked a fine line with him.
He's not 80 fucking years old. What is he talking about? When has the GOP ever done this?
He's a fucking idiot. He's a Democrat plant in the Libertarian Party. The Mises Caucus took it over 2 years ago, and now the fucking Democrats are taking it over.
No, you answered this, and I got shit from this from my friends because they thought I did this.
Oh.
But you said, I'm old enough to remember when a Libertarian presidential candidate was actually Libertarian.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, how do you figure that?
Who are you talking about?
I remember when Libertarian candidates used to be Libertarian.
Who?
Ron Paul?
You were not old enough to remember that!
88? I was in fucking graduating high school in 88.
Come on, you don't remember Ron Paul.
I just said what year. How about Bob Barr? Bob Barr sucks now, but Bob Barr ran for 2 years in a row. Then somebody mentions some other guy. People.
Ben Narek, yeah, that was my friend.
Okay, so here's the thing. Guess what? It's fucking humor. It says it right in our website. We're humor. It's a joke.
I know,
Okay?
but like...
I don't like Chase Oliver. Breaking news. I'm going to make fun of him every time I fucking can. He's a Democrat plant taking over the Libertarian Party. Okay? Suck it up. Deal with it. Get the fuck out of my way. Okay? I don't care what you do. But it's a joke. I'm trying to poke holes in because I don't want this son of a bitch, because I'm done with the Libertarian Party if they go anywhere near anybody like Chase Oliver again.
Did you post this rooftop Korean thing?
Yeah, I love that. No, it's the comment, man. You got to read the comment.
Yeah.
Read that because you got to say it.
No,
now.
I did. I saw
read to the listeners.
Oh, okay. So yeah, someone, a declaration of memes posted. Somewhere in LA, there is a 68-year-old Korean grocery store owner wiping the dust off his Daewoo K1. And then he showed the famous photo of the rooftop Koreans during the LA riots.
Yep.
And then Tony Moon replies, "It's never dusty, my friend. Always oiled and ready." And that is the guy.
That is the best. I mean, that dude should be the Libertarian Party. He should be our Libertarian president.
I'd vote for him.
I'd vote for instead of Chase Oliver, the Democrat, who's vaccinated and boosted and wears a mask. Really, people, wake the fuck up. The Democrat Party is taking over the Libertarian Party because they fucked up their party so bad. It's like your neighbor has a nicer house, you just go and take it, you just move in and take it over. That's what they're doing in the Libertarian Party. Wake up and deal with it.
Oh, there's
a joke.
There's one I wanted to talk about a little bit. So someone said in 2021, Nancy Pelosi was asked if Congress should be banned from trading stocks, and she said, no, this is a free market. And I replied, well, she's right. They shouldn't be banned from trading stocks.
Okay.
They should be banned from making laws that affect businesses.
I saw that. That's
Right?
a great Wait, hold on.
Right? Because
I don't ever give this motherfucker
Congress has
props.
no authority to fucking favor businesses. So what is this
except
bullshit?
they do when they can make money off of it.
Well, they don't have the
wait,
authority.
I'm sorry. Fuck, did I say that again? Congress doesn't make money off of stock traders. Their spouses do. And apparently Dan Crenshaw doesn't have a spouse, and he's just making all kinds of fucking money. Come at me, bro.
But
did you hear he threatened to kill Tucker Carlson?
Yeah.
Twice. Fuck him. I like Tucker
It's a
Carlson.
hot mic moment. Who cares?
I'm going to kill Dave.
I don't care. It's fucking just idle talk. No, but like when you guys say this shit, right? Like you got to really consider what's the issue, because you're just accepting that Nancy Pelosi can hurt businesses with laws. Why do you accept that? That's nowhere in the Constitution. She doesn't have that authority, right? So if we lived in the world that Congress obeyed the Constitution, you wouldn't care that she traded stocks, right? Because she would have the same info that we all do.
Mm-hmm.
So like focus on the real issue. Congress has usurped all this authority that they don't rightly have. Stop letting them do this.
I agree 100%. Something else I want to bring up. We have another person in the podcast arena.
Okay.
It might be a problem for us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he might take us right out. All our listeners may flock over to him. Gavin Newsom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The Gavin Newsom show.
Come on, Gavin Newsom. You want to come on my podcast or come on yours? We'll help each other out, you fucking little fiery bitch, you motherfucker. Oh, my God. I can't help myself from swearing today because I'm just fucking mad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 J6 are still in jail. Pam Bondi. What are you going to do about it? Hold your breath until they get released. Hopefully you hold it too fucking long. God damn it. Fucking do your fucking job. And this judge. Oh, did you see this judge?
Which one?
This is going to be a quick one. You must restore payments to overseas countries within 48 hours or else. You Canadian-born little bitch.
No.
You fucking remove him from office. Start removing these judges from office.
Just
Pam Bondi, guess what? You could probably remove him from fucking office.
She can't do that.
Why not?
She's a judge.
Is she not the head of all the judges?
No.
Start figure out a way to do it. Remove these judges.
Just ignore them.
No, we tried that. That was Dan Bongino saying, ignore. Fuck them.
There's nothing they can do.
Arrest one of them if they're stepping outside their bounds.
Laws.
No, they're saying shit that's not right.
Doesn't matter. Just ignore them.
Then punch him in the fucking face.
Just ignore them.
Kick him in the dick. I don't care.
Okay.
No, I don't actually kick him in the dick.
The way to piss off a judge is to ignore him and get away with it. That's what they hate the most.
No, because Biden pushed in all these fucking Canadian-born judges.
It doesn't matter. Just ignore them.
No,
they
I
hate
know
that.
it's
They
funny.
hate that more than anything.
You're probably 100%. Wait. Did I almost see you're 100% right on that?
I am.
Fuck. Okay.
There's nothing worse to a judge than issuing an order
No,
that doesn't
you're
follow it out.
You're actually right on this one, and I agree with that 100% now. I've changed my view, and I truly have, because ignoring them, it pisses them off even more. Then I posted something else here about Eric Swalwell. Go after, if you see a politician, grab your phone, you're the new media now. You are, we all are. Fucking go after and trash them.
I tried to get Dina Titus at one of her quote unquote rallies.
Yeah.
There was nobody there. She wasn't there. Nobody was there.
Yeah, we have a problem in Nevada. We count to the Democrats win. We got to fix that shit.
Are we done? Let's go.
Oh my God, Girl Scout cookies are killing people. Federal employees crying. Yeah. Oh, I do. Okay, I do want to thank Kash Patel for hiring Dan Bongino. I hope he'll come in with the passion that he has. Because when he was on Monday morning, he got a call on Sunday, offered him the job. On Monday morning, he went on his podcast and he was talking about it, explaining it, how he has to separate himself from the media and do all this stuff. And he started tearing up. And no, dude, I get it, man. Because I think the guy's got some passion in him. And I was talking to my wife, who has an Italian last name as well. She goes, he's Italian, right? I go, yeah. She goes, that's why he was tearing up. And I agree. So, dude, please do what you got to do. Because I even posted something on there. I go after the criminals, and by criminals I mean the politicians. Go get them, Dan Bongino. Somebody's got to do it, because this is bullshit. It's out of control. We need to rein this shit in. Dave, do your thing. Fuck.
All right. So last week we talked about the fuck did we talk about?
Do you think I remember?
We talked about bleach bits.
I don't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. Something about Pam. I like Pam Bondi, right? I was talking about how nice Pam Bondi is.
Talked about wiping data and bleach bit.
Yeah.
And then I gave a little hint about this week.
Did you give the FBI advice on how to get rid of that fucking Epstein file, bitch?
Yes, we did a whole show on it. So this week I want to talk about encrypting your hard drives, which kind of takes away a lot of the need to emergency wipe your drives. So modern operating systems, since about 10 years ago, have all supported encrypting your entire hard drive. So what happens is, when you boot up, you're asked for a password or some other authentication token, like it could be a USB key or anything like that. And if you can't provide it, then the drive will not decrypt and it just won't boot, and it looks like garbage to someone who's reading that drive. So like someone with physical access, like they're let's say they're in your apartment and they're trying to boot up your computer, they realize you have an encrypted drive, and they're like, shit, I don't know the password. So they rip the drive out and they plug it in somewhere else, and it just looks like garbage data to them. They just can't read it. Okay. So when the drive is on, it has the decryption keys in memory, which are also encrypted by your password. So you type in the password, it decrypts the encryption keys, and then it uses those keys to decrypt the drive.
Oh, shit.
When the drive loses power, all that shit goes back to the decrypted state. So the one thing you got to know is that if physical access is gained while the drive is decrypted and powered on, there are ways to get that drive out of there without losing power. So this laptop, right, if the FBI came in and took this laptop, they could get the data off this drive.
Right.
So make sure that whenever you walk away from your machine, you lock it or you power it down. Because that way, like, if something were to happen, no one can read the data off your drive.
We hope.
And, like, I know we brought this up, but this is how Ross Ulbricht got caught.
Yeah.
So he was working on Silk Road in a public library. The FBI staged two people getting into a fight, and he got distracted. He got up and walked away. He didn't lock his laptop. They snatched the laptop, and they had all his data. So make sure you lock your laptop and power it down when you're not using it. So let's talk about the solutions to encrypting drives. There's two major ones that I'm going to recommend. One is Lux, and the other one is Veracrypt. So let's talk about Lux first. That's a Linux only. It's integrated with the Linux kernel, which enables you to encrypt the whole drive rather than just bits and pieces of it. And it supports multiple keys. So if you have two different users, like you and your wife, you can each have a different password. Okay. And it still decrypts properly. Yeah. And the one downside is that there's no hidden volumes. So we'll talk about what that is under Veracrypt, because they do support that. So Veracrypt supports all major operating systems, Mac, Linux OS, and Mac, Linux, Windows. It doesn't integrate with the kernel, so the boot drives are unencrypted. Now, normally there's not going to be anything interesting on the boot drive, so it's usually not that big of a problem. But you just got to make sure that there's no metadata on the boot drive that could lead to bad things. So
Okay.
just got to be a little bit careful with that. The Windows version can do boot drive encryption, but that means you have to install their custom VeraCrypt bootloader, and that means you can't use that machine to dual boot. So you couldn't do a Windows Linux hybrid if you're doing that. VeraCrypt only has one decryption key, so it's just one password for the machine, no matter what. And it does support what's called hidden volumes. So what this is it's a second encrypted volume inside the main one, which can have a separate password. And what that does is you can have your normal computer with like a shit password, and then when the FBI comes and steals your machine, you can give them the shit password, and they can boot it up, and they can look through it.
Oh, I dig that.
And they don't see anything out of the
you
ordinary.
answer their question.
Yeah.
Nice.
However, there are allegedly tools that can detect hidden volumes. I couldn't confirm this, so I don't know, but be very careful if you are going to use that route. I know I'm strict Linux in my home, so I use Lux for everything. But if you do use a different system, then you're going to want to go for VeraCrypt. And VeraCrypt is also really good for like USB drives. So if you have any USB drives, install VeraCrypt anyway, so you can encrypt those. So both Lux and VeraCrypt have been in criminal trials where the government was not able to decrypt the data. So like we have this on record in court cases where the FBI was like, we want the data, but we can't get it. So they're both very reliable. Like you can trust them essentially, and they're both open source. So that's why I recommend them. Windows comes with something called BitLocker, and that's their Microsoft Windows solution. Don't use that.
I didn't even know he was going to say that, but Bill Gates don't trust it.
If you remember a couple months back, BitLocker pushed an update to everyone, and it crashed the entire world for like a week.
Oh, that's right.
That was BitLocker. And like you don't even know that it's actually encrypting your drive. So if the FBI goes to Microsoft and says, hey, give us the drive, they probably have a backdoor. Don't trust it. What's this?
So is Bill Gates on the Epstein Island list? Oh, wait.
Probably.
Pam Bondi. Why don't you fucking let us know?
Oh, and then the last thing I wanted to mention was either system that you choose, either Lux or VeraCrypt, ever since like 2020, you can actually take your current unencrypted drive and start encrypting them. So originally you had to do it from scratch. You had to reinstall your OS, but they came up with ways to do it without without restarting your OS. So don't wait. Right, go grab Lux if you're a Linux user, or go grab VeraCrypt for anything else, and go encrypt your drives right now. There's no reason to wait.
Sweet. We got a follow-up question.
Okay.
Typically, I mean, you may have said this before, but it just clicked on me today. So they set up Ross to steal his laptop.
Yeah.
So they like a common thief, they ran in, took his laptop, and ran out the door.
Well, they had a warrant.
Oh, they did have a warrant.
Yeah.
Well, if they had a warrant, why would they just come and say we're taking your laptop?
Because if he saw them coming, he would lock his machine, and they wouldn't be able to.
Okay. So they had a warrant. Okay, I'll give him that. I did for you to tell my funny dog story. So, Monday night, I was doing some work outside the house, and a cop came around the corner and pulled up about a block down, and another cop came in from a different direction, pulled in behind him, and then the ghetto bird was kind of flying around. And the ghetto bird left pretty quickly, so I'm like, okay, but I'm watching these cops, I'm like, oh, whatever. We don't have cops in my neighborhood. I mean, we're not in an HOA. And we kind of like ride our side-by-sides or my motorcycle without plates or brake lights on it right now. We just don't care because we don't complain or whatever. All that being said, I go, well, honey, I'm taking the dog for a walk. She goes, oh, be careful, there's cops out there. So I chose not to take a beer with, because typically I take a beer with me when I walk my dog. That's something that started in Seattle. Quick story here is it started as a rebellion on Reddit. There was a Reddit page for Seattle, and somebody asked, can I give my wife a beer if I'm driving home and I see her walking the dog? And they're like, well, it's illegal to drink on the street, but yet homeless people do drugs and do all the other shit in the street, so we should be able to. So we all decided from this point on we're going to drink a beer. We're going to take a beer with us as we walk our dogs. Okay. So she's like, don't take the beer with you. I'm like, okay, fine. So we walk out of my house, and typically I turn right, and then I cross the street and I walk around because there's a crazy dog over here they call the tornado dog that just spins in a circle barking. It works my dog up, and it takes me forever to calm him down. whatever. So, but that's not the point I'm getting at. So my dog comes out, and we had to walk around my truck. So he turned right to walk around my truck, saw a cop car, turned around and walked the other way. And I go, what the fuck? I didn't even teach you to do that. How did you know that? So I just thought I had to share that story because my dog's pretty cool. Yeah, he's a fun dog. I do dig him. Oh, what else? Let me just check to make sure.
Oh, come on, do your thing.
No, I just want to make sure nothing turned into Twitter.
We're at like an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, wait. Oh, there's nothing on X about Pam Bondi releasing the Epstein files.
God.
Resign now. Okay, so I'm going to make mine short and sweet because we're already an hour 13 into this. It's gardening season. Check your soil. I hate to say this, but I'm kind of thinking I'm kind of getting into chemtrails. No, I am. No, dude. Watch this documentary. I haven't watched the documentary yet, but I watched the guy be interviewed. He's well thought out. He's well spoken. He's done tests of like. I'm not saying I'm into it yet. I'm kind of getting into it. I want to watch the thing, but regardless of all that shit, gardens are not producing like they used to. If you ever worked with someone at the garden, come like 2-3 months into the summer, they're bringing in fucking baskets full of fruit and vegetables. Going, I can't eat all these. That doesn't happen anymore. Whether it's seed manipulation, whether it is chemtrails, I don't know. But if it's chemtrails, we gotta just test your soil. Find out what's in there. Find out how to kind of react it, and keep it up. We gotta have, because I used to think that it's like, well, I live in a desert. It's really hard to grow shit in the desert, and it's all me. And I'm like, oh, poor me. I can't get it. I get in some things to go, but not everything. My corn goes like 2 feet and it stops. Stalls. My tomatoes, I produce decent tomatoes, good peppers. But test your soil to make sure you're putting in the right stuff to correct it. You do not want a high alkaline, which apparently, again, like I'm seeing with a lot of people, is a lot of their gardens are high alkaline, which can only get there when you add in something that makes it high alkaline. It doesn't happen naturally. So maybe, just maybe, I'll be a chemtrails conspiracy theorist here pretty soon. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of waiting on that. But the reality is, protect your garden, protect your food, protect your family. We need to find out what's going on so we can grow our vegetables the way we want to. I'm actually upsizing my garden this year. I'm going to do a lot of shit. I'm going to have so I'm trying to find a good soil sampling company that we can send our soil to. I'll post that online when I get it. But we need to be able to grow our own vegetables. So since Pam Bondi hasn't released the Epstein files yet, resign or release them. I'm good. Love y'all. Good night.
See you next week.
Thank you for joining us at the Canary in the Cage podcast.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share us to help build the community.
You can find us at Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, or your favorite podcast app, and even on the dark web at I2P.
Thanks for listening, and see you next time.